King Shumeewamee and the Volcano of Mad by Yaged, Episode 1. Russell Wigman, like most 11-year-olds, liked spending Saturday mornings in front of the television. His favorite shows were the ones with boxing, wrestling, and beating up in general. He would stand on the couch in his parents' living room practicing punches, kicking, and intimidating. You know, where you stare at someone for a really long time with a really mean look on your face. He was particularly fond of practicing intimidating on his younger sister, Samantha. Russ dutifully woke Samantha each Saturday morning and dragged her downstairs to watch television with him. It wasn't that Russ particularly liked spending time with Samantha. She had curly red hair and lots of freckles. Since most 8-year-olds don't have either of these things, Samantha thought she was so special. No one ever told Russ he was special. Russ was ordinary, average, and he liked it that way. Samantha, on the other hand, always needed to be the center of attention. Most of the time, Russ didn't want anything to do with her. But on Saturday mornings, he needed someone to help him practice his punches, his mean looks, and his drop kicks. Samantha was it. Samantha thought Saturday mornings were much better for sleeping late than for getting up early. She tried to get Russ to think this too, but she was not too successful. Russ would wrap himself in his bright blue comforter and knock on Samantha's bedroom door. Samantha always made sure not to answer. She would pull her blanket over her head and bury herself beneath a pile of pillows. Maybe, just maybe, Russ would think she'd left on vacation or something if she stayed still long enough. Somehow, that never seemed to work. Russ would throw open the door, jump on her bed, and tickle Samantha until she was red in the face. It's impossible to pretend to be asleep when you're laughing that hard. Samantha would complain as she followed Russ, wrapped dutifully in his bright blue comforter, downstairs. The truth is, she liked her big brother's attention, but Samantha did not like the same television shows her big brother liked to watch. She would stand there talking about how she wished they could put something sensible on the television, like a good game of soccer, while Russ aimed drop kicks in her direction. Samantha loved playing soccer and was always bouncing things off different parts of her body. Russ thought he'd like to help her bounce a thing or two off her head. Russ practiced drop kicks in this manner until Samantha came up with a better idea.
Why don't I throw one of these pillows into the air and you can practice your flying drop kick? Samantha suggested.
How would I do that? Russ wanted to know.
It's simple, Samantha said. I'll show you. When I say go, you toss the pillow right about here.
Samantha pointed to a spot over the couch. But aren't these pillows Mom's favorite? Russ wasn't so sure this was a good idea.
How do you know that?
Samantha was getting grumpy.
Mom always says, "These are my favorite throw pillows,"
Russ said, trying to copy his mother's tone of voice.
Well, they're called throw pillows for a reason, Samantha said.
All right, Russ agreed. That seemed like it made enough sense. Samantha backed a good distance away from the couch and took a running start. When she had built up a full head of steam, Samantha yelled,
"Go!"
Russ dutifully tossed the pillow into the air to right about here, and Samantha leaped at it feet first, completing a perfectly executed flying drop kick.
"Cool!"
Russ cheered.
"Let me try!"
Samantha picked up one of the pillows as Russ prepared to take a running start towards the couch. When he had built up a full head of steam, Samantha tossed the pillow to right about here, and Russ leaped feet first at the pillow, knocking it into a nearby lamp. Charlotte Wigman, Russ and Samantha's mom, walked in just in time to witness the lamp sway from side to side and come smashing down into 1,000 little pieces. The look on their mother's face went from horror to dread to anger in mere seconds. Then came the expected bellow.
"Russell Wigman!"
Just as quickly, Russ's expression went from horror to dread to fear.
"But
Russ tried to think of an excuse, but he couldn't come up with any. Russ's mom raised her arm and pointed to the sky. "Go to your room!" "But, Mom!" Russ managed to get out this time. "No buts!" She was still pointing at the ceiling. "Now!"